This time 5 years ago, I was well and truly in the bubble of the band that I was a member of, 1927. And we were touring around Australia, an international tour once a year, releasing new music. The band had redefined itself after the success from the late 80s, early 90s, and then basically disappearing off the scene for 15 years. We'd done a lot of work to really reinvent the band, and things were going well. But the world for everyone inside that bubble was shattered this week, 5 years ago. Basically, we lost one of our musical brothers, Shane Cooper. He was our tour manager, so he toured and came with us pretty much everywhere that we went. He was more than just a tour manager. He was, our bodyguard. He was our friend. He was the joker. He was the bus driver. He was kind of everything. Occasionally he filled in on keyboards as well, and it was such a shock and a sudden shock. And 5 years later, where have those 5 years gone? Not a lot of days would pass that I don't have a thought about Shane. For my rest of the time with 1927, which was another 4 years, I always wore his favourite colour socks and underpants for the 1927 gigs for the next 4 years. And I still think about him a lot. I still hear his voice as though he's talking to me. It's very clear. I think about his children. I think about his wife. I think about his family, his brother, and his sisters, and his parents. And I know that heartache never goes away. Sorry. Okay, so... But he was such a character. He had such a vibrant spirit, and whatever was going on in his world. And I think for a lot of us, we had crazy things going on in our worlds, but he was one of those people that he always showed up, not just for himself, for his family, for everyone else, always doing things for other people, and always had a joke, And he loved music, and one of his favourite bands was Pink Floyd. The song I'm going to sing now is a song I haven't sung for 5 years, because I sung this song at his funeral, and I haven't wanted to sing the song since then. So singing again today was a little bit tough. So I jumped on the piano to do it because I thought that might be slightly different. Might take me a bit out of the experience of feeling that I was trying to recreate what I did on that day, because I didn't want to do that. But this was one of his favourite songs, and it's also one of my favourite songs. So in tribute to a great, great man who was just a lot of fun to be around and left us with so many fantastic memories, in his honour, I am performing this version of Pink Floyd's Wish You Were Here. My little son makes a cameo performance halfway through. I didn't actually realise he was in the room. And normally when I play, he tells me to stop. He says, "Daddy," puts his fingers in his ears, or tells me I'm too loud. But I think he could sense that I was emotional about this, and he came. Anyway, you'll see what my son does, which is quite beautiful. So I really wanted to keep that version, even though it's not a perfect version of the song. I really couldn't edit that one out and do it again after that. So here is the song, and I hope that you enjoy it, of course. And this is for Shane Cooper. After 5 years, the memory is still strong. It won't fade. And because of you, Shane, I absolutely savour my life. I do, particularly the time I have with these little kids, and the opportunities I get to play music, whether it's in front of people or it's for myself, create new music. Life in general, it's very, very precious. It's very amazing. And whether we get 43 years, as you did, or we get 102 years, or something else, we have to make the most of it. And I believe you did make the most of yours, and that is inspiring. And I absolutely do my best to make the most of mine. So this is done with a lot of love and a lot of gratitude. So here it is. Thank you so much. I'll be back again next week. And please have a great week. So you think you can tell heaven from hell, blue sky from pain? Can you tell a green field from a cold steel rail, smile from a veil? Do you think you can tell? Did they get you to trade your heroes for goals, hot ashes for trees, hot air for a cool breeze, cold comfort for change? Did you exchange a welcome part in the war for a lead role in a cage? How I wish you were here. We're just two lost souls swimming in a fishbowl, year after year, running over the same old ground. How we found the same old fear. Wish you were here. How I wish you were here. We're just two lost souls swimming in a fishbowl, year after year, running over the same old ground. How we found the same old fear. Wish you were here. Wish you were here. Wish you were here. Wish you were here. I wish you were
reluctant acrobats, pushovers and front door mats, searching